Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Penpaplus. It's been a while, I know. I've been a bit occupied in some other projects, but today I want to talk about how to create different Sudoku variants which requires to enter clues on the edges or corner of the grid. I know quite a few people ask, how do I create XV Sudoku or greater than Sudoku, consecutive Sudoku? These are some of the variants which immediately come to my mind. I will show some of these variants and some of the options you can use to create these Sudoku variants on Penpa, and will show you the entire process of creating a Sudoku along with that on Penpa, including some features which you might want to use for enhancing the solver experience. So let's get started. First, I'll just set my new grid to Sudoku. Yes, I will probably use a smaller grid because I just want to show the option. I have zoomed in the screen because I just want to show you the features, and so for better clarity I kept it zoom. I don't think we need the entire Penpa page to be showcased on the video. So let's first talk about XV Sudoku, which is kind of the simplest one to create. So for XV Sudoku, we need to enter clues X and V between the cells. So the first most important step for any of these variants where you want to enter clues on either edges or corners is to switch on this border mode. So if you hover here, it says right to enter number symbols on edges / corners of the grid. Switch on this border mode. So what it allows you, and then since and the way you can enter XV is through number mode, because you just want to type those letters using your keyboard. So yeah, as I was saying, so switch on the border. What this allows us, you can see this cursor. Now it allows you to click on these edges and corners. If I switch off this border, you can see it only allows you to select the entire cell. So switch on this border mode, and then I am in the number mode, and there are two modes here for editing. So there is problem and then there is solution tab. So basically, as it goes by the name, problem is where you will enter your given clues, and then the solution tab is where you should enter your solution for the grid. So let's go back to problem mode, and then I have border on selected. This is quite few options here. I'll show you the two most kind of used options, or which I prefer for XV Sudoku. So one is to just select the medium size and then click between the cells wherever you want to enter, and then just type in X or V from your keyboard. It's as simple as that. You can see X, V, X. You can take higher size if you prefer. For example, this will be much bigger. So it depends on what you prefer for the size. Then the other option which I want to show is with the style. So you can either simply just put an X or V on the border, as you can see, or other option or style is white background. What this does is it kind of over or hides the back edge line, so that clue is more clearly visible to the solver. So we can see the difference here. So now if I see X, B, you can see now it might be a bit more clear as compared to without using white background. And again, you can use different size. So as you can see, I think using white background allows me to even use medium size, which better with better visibility. So these are two options which you can use for XV Sudoku. The next I'm going to show is how to do greater than or less than clues. So let me go ahead and delete these XV. Okay. So the way you can do XV, again, same, you switch on border mode, right? On, because you're entering clues on the border. The greater than less than symbols are in shape mode. So in the shape, and you can see the moment I click shape, the panel is automatically on, where you see the options. And then there are many options in different submodes, shapes, numbers, arrows. But the one we are interested is in number, and then you can see the second option with less than, greater than symbols. So just click that and you can see the symbols which you need. And then it's as simple as select. So like if you want less than symbol here, just close, click here, greater than here, and just go on clicking wherever you want that signs to be on the grid. So this is how you can do greater than less than symbols, or greater than less than Sudoku on Penpa using border on, and then shape, and then number, and second option. I hope it's clear so far. The third I'm going to talk about today is consecutive Sudoku. Let me realized I have erased Sudoku borders. Okay, here we back. I reset the grid. So the next I will talk about consecutive Sudoku, and there are actually two different notations used for consecutive Sudoku on different sites, user preference. I'm okay with both, and Penpa offers both options. So one is circles. So again, same. You open the Penpa page. You're on the Sudoku grid. You're in the problem mode. You have set the border on, and then circles are again in the shape mode. Then the shape sub mode, and you see the first option, circles. And I prefer the excess, basically extra small size for consecutive Sudoku. And the first choice is the most common choice from this panel menu. So I select that, and then again just keep clicking on the borders where I want this consecutive circles. And the same actually, now that I'm talking about consecutive pairs or consecutive Sudoku, uh, the other variant which uses similar kind of circle is Kropki. So Kropki also use some black dots, and you can see this is the second option is that you can again click those black dots as easy as this. So this is one choice, to use the extra small size shape circles, the first and second option depending on consecutive Sudoku or Kropki. The other choice for consecutive is like a rectangular bars, which people prefer, and that is available again in the same shape submode. And you can see the second last option, it says bars, and whichever, I guess, color you want, it depends on the variant you are using, but the classic consecutive pairs or consecutive Sudoku use white bars. So again, there are size and options. The first two options are the most common ones. Again, just select this and put it on wherever the bars should be, depending on horizontal or vertical. So that's how it is. That's how simple it is to put or create this shapes or symbols for these Sudoku variants on Penpa. So just to quickly recap, border on, you are in problem mode, border on. Then for the XV Sudoku, just number, medium size, and then either directly black style or with white background. Just type in using your keyboard. For greater than and consecutive stuff, you can see you need to use shape mode, and then greater than is under number, and then consecutive is either circles under shape or the bars under shape. So I can show you like gray color. So gray color is this. So yeah, these are quite the options which you can use to create these interesting Sudoku variants on Penpa. The one last which immediately comes to my mind now, which I want to cover, is Quadruples Sudoku. And that again, let me again reset the grid, just clear everything. Okay, so that one is again simpler. First and simplest step, border is on, and then back to number mode. And again, you can use the size depending on your preference. I again like medium size, and similar to the XV have white background, but this time you are entering clues in the corners because for the quadruple Sudoku, and then just click on the corner and just keep on typing. So you just type your digits, so you can see how it appears, and the space bar is what clears it if you want to remove it. So that's it, it's that simple. So number, medium size, white background, and you can enter the quadruples key. So these are the various options for these different Sudoku variants you can use on Penpa to create these Sudokus. After you put on these clues, and maybe if you have some other given clues in the cells, so once you put on these different clues in problem mode, the next step one needs now I'm done with showing the symbols used for these different type of Sudokus. Now I'm showing the next few steps to complete the creation on Penpa. So once you have entered the given clues in problem mode, you go to the solution mode, number, right? And make sure you are in green style or blue or red style. To enable answer checking, it only detects these three styles. You can check in the readme file, the link you can find in the bottom of this page, or even if you click on share extra options, you will see this list provides the description. Like you can see the number, it only detects green, blue, and red color. So make sure you are in either, so default it always lands in green, so you don't need to change, you can just use that, and then enter your solution, let's say 1 and 2. I'm not entering everything now, just to show you what you need to do. So enter the entire solution in the solution mode or solution tab, and then finally one step which a lot of authors miss is you can select the mode, the user page, or the link which you will create eventually. When a user opens that link, you can select a mode for that landing page. So whenever user opens that link, he will land on this particular mode which you select now while you are in the solution tab. So this is a Sudoku, so I know I won't be drawing. So the preferred mode for Sudoku solving is Sudoku mode. Offers some nice shortcuts and interface, like similar to other applications like Fpuzzles or CTC app. So I know that once I have created my problem clues and entered my solution, I'll select this Sudoku mode. This is the mode I want the user page to land in. Once I select the Sudoku mode, the third step is to create the URL. So I click on share, put in title, testing Penpa creation, and just random authors group. And then if you want to put some rules, if you are recreating the puzzle from some other source, it's please provide the source link here. But if you are the author, then you can leave this blank, don't put anything here. The syntax must be some website if you are using this particular area. And then you can see then you need to click on extra options, right? So once you click on extra option, let me further. Okay, so once you click on extra options, you can see it might look a bit complicated, but I'll tell you this is simple. So you can see the Penpa solution can check for one of these elements in the grid and verify with your solution and verify the user solution and eventually prompt the message that they have completely and correctly entered the entire solution. So this is something I recently added, this and or column. This is to allow kind of multi-solution feature. Probably this video is not suitable to cover these in detail, so I'll skip it, but you can check out the manual for complete understanding of this feature. So here for Sudoku, I know that I want to check for numbers. So I'll just click under the AND column, I'll click numbers. It will check for numbers and verify against our solution. So I click on generate URL with answer check. You will notice that it closes that window and then a URL appears here. And then I would like to shorten this URL. So I click on URL short, right? And then paste that link here. So notice that the moment I click on URL short, it opens this page and that link is already been copied to my clipboard. So I directly pressed Ctrl V, like paste the link, and then click on short. So I have obtained my shortened URL. I'll just open this on a new tab to show how it looks. All right. So you can see that all the problem clues appeared. The solution which we entered 1 and 2 does not appear here. Of course, it should not. And then you can see it says automatic answer checking is enabled. And more importantly, if you see the mode it landed is Sudoku solving mode. So you have already made the experience for solver much easier. He doesn't need to know of other things, or he doesn't need to check which mode he need to select to solve this puzzle. You have already pre-selected the mode for the solver. Now just to show how the solution feature works, I entered only 1 and 2. So if I put 1 and 2, you can see the solution correct message is displayed. So that's how it is to the complete process to put these clues on the borders and edges of the cells using border mode. Then I entered into solution tab to put all my solution, and then finally use the share button to create the URL with answer check and then share with our fellow puzzlers. As if you like this video and would like me to cover any particular topic or anything, please let me know through comments or message me through penpaplus@gmail.com. Till then, take care, and as usual, please like this video and subscribe this channel if you want to stay tuned with all the latest updates and features. You can use or do with Penpaplus. Thank you guys. Bye.